Welcome to Bracket Bash, the podcast. We take a bracket of 32, 64, 128 or more and banter our way down to a winner. I am your humble host this week, Freddie Fisher, and this is...
I am the bearded bastard, the one with the most beautiful, luscious beard of them all, and this would be...
This is Logan and Shy coming in.
As your resident weirdest bastard.
Need a green screen to figure out where I'm pointing at. And as always, we are the bastards running this thing. This week, we are taking a look at the world of porn industry, but we are, as fascinating as that sounds, we're not actually talking about the porno themselves. We're talking about names, because as what the great William Shakespeare once said, a rose by any other names would still smell as sweet. So we're going to be talking about porno movies that make fun of other famous movies. It is myself, Kevin, Logan, Shy, and the audience today, which means we do not have pass the parcel. The audience themselves has the vote entirely. It is an all audience type thing today. Other than that, however, we do have steal a vote and blowing your load. Steal a vote as always. If you're one of the first I take that back. Steal a vote, as always. If you want to be a true bastard on this show and steal somebody's vote, you are allowed to do that one time, up into including the quarterfinal round, and that is it. If you do not use it, you lose it, and along those lines. But to use this, you have to do it before the actual person vote, and you do it on your turn. The other one is the oldie and the goodie, blowing your load. If you're one of the first people to go and don't want to be one of the first people to go, you can, of course, the Freedom America here, blow your load. And if you do that, you will hear this sound. And that means
if everybody doesn't blow their load on this episode, I'm going to be very upset.
Oh, me too. If everybody doesn't blow their load on this one, this is going to be this type of show.
Agreed.
Yes, it is. But you will hear that sound, and I'm completely lost where I'm at on that entire thing. But we'll get to it in the end. Either way, although I think last week nobody blew their load. Not a single person.
Sad day.
We did end up playing that sound 3 times though, just because I love that sound. So as we get started, it's myself, Kevin, Logan, and Shy, and the audience bring that up. We have 32 porno legitimate porno titles that make fun of other movies. And I don't know how else to explain that. I'm going to go ahead and start us off, though. It is either Free My Willy or Poke a Hot Ass.
Ooh. Damn. Starting off good.
I know. I mean, sometimes you can free my willy and poke a hot ass with the willy itself. So
with the free willy.
With the free willy, I'm gonna go. There's nothing sadder in life to grow up a Disney kid and then to find out all your Disney stuff has gotten hit by the entire Rule 34. By the way, for everybody out there who's wondering what Rule 34 is, I'm going to read you the actual Wikipedia type thing. Never get your information off Wikipedia, by the way, but just so you guys know, it is Rule 34 is a rule of the internet, which claims that some form of pornography exists concerning every possible topic. The concept is commonly depicted as fan art or normally a non-erotic subjects engaging in sexual activity. It can also include writings, animations, images, GIFs, and any other form of media, which the internet provides opportunities for in a lot of different ways. That's what Rule 34 is. And of course, Poke a Hot Ass is a definite type thing where you wouldn't exactly picture Pocahontas being a Disney movie as an erotic film, but I love the wordplay. I'm going to go with Poke a Hot Ass on this one. Kevin, is it Poke a Hot Ass or Free My Willy?
Well, I think I really like to Poke a Hot Ass, so I'm going to go with that one.
He's an ass man.
Bum bum.
Logan.
I'm also an ass man, so I'm going with Poker Hot Ass.
Gets a vote and the win. Shy.
Just because, and it really is my favorite. I've got to go with Free My Willie.
The audience agrees with you in looks like an 8-vote difference between the two of them, but Pocahontas moves on 3-2 to the next round. Kevin starts us off. Kevin, is it? I'm gonna try to pronounce this correctly. Is it Pin and OK Ho or White Men Can't Hump?
Could you repeat that first one, please?
Pin and OK Ho.
What the fuck is that even supposed to be?
Pinocchio.
Oh, oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh.
So
So Pen and OK Ho.
Yeah.
yeah, Pin and OK Ho. Yeah,
Yeah. She's not a good hoe, not a bad hoe. She's an okay
Maybe
hoe.
they could have done like Poke and OK Ho.
I mean, that would work too, but we just had Pocahontas, so
yeah. With all that controversy with the name, I'm going to go with White Men Can't Hump.
Gets a vote, Logan.
I'm also going White Men Can't Hump.
Shy.
Just for my pure lack of understanding, I've got to go for Poke the OK Ho. I've changed the name just for fucking cuz I can.
The audience, by the way, in a complete rout, in a 25-vote difference between the two of them in the end, ended up going with White Men Can't Hump. Pin and OK Ho didn't get a single vote. This entire
or pin and OK Ho. Okay.
That's what it is.
I just like the fact that it's an okay ho.
I
mean, you gotta have standards. Right?
I mean, if you really need some, you'll take an OK Ho.
Yeah, you really do. I mean, lot lizards are there for a reason. All right.
Yeah.
Some people don't have standards.
I just appreciate
$20.
I just appreciate the yeah.
I mean, that's the rules of the road, boys. I'm gonna again. The entire Disney fan in me has got to go with Pin and OK Ho. Substandards aside, it is what it is. So White Men Can't Hump moves on 32 to the next round. Another split vote. Logan starts us off. Logan, is it Lawrence of My Labia or this?
Jesus Christ.
I feel like all these names now are what I'm going to start calling all these movies. Hey, can we watch Lawrence of My Labia?
Just wait. Just wait. Is it Lawrence of My Labia or the Sperminator?
Oh, the Sperminator. Hands down. Sperminator. I didn't have to justify that one.
Turn on the Sperminator.
All I'm picturing is like Arnold with a super soaker going, just shooting semen.
No, holds it up and goes, "Come with me if you want to come."
No, I'm pretty sure the entire "come with me" would just work.
Come with me.
So,
oh my gosh.
Guy, is it Lawrence of My Labia or the Sperminator?
I've got to go just, for being a woman and all, I've got to go with Lawrence of My Labia.
It's a vote. The audience is going to go with Sperminator.
That might be a new name for my labia.
You can name your labia Lawrence?
I'm going to name my labia Lawrence.
Lawrence. Why do you call your labia Lawrence? It's a Lawrence of My Labia. I mean, no.
Yep.
If you have a piercing down there, that's what you call your piercing. You can't call your.
Or like a mole, a misplaced mole, like that. My mole right there. That's Lawrence.
Yeah, that's Lawrence. Why Lawrence? My labia. It's the Lawrence of My Labia. Oh God.
You mean that's not the name of the movie? Oh
No.
shit.
My face hurts from laughing already.
I know. I feel sorry for the people who couldn't make it today. I mean, summertime can be a bitch. I know. I know. Bubbles wanted to be here, but she had to work, and I guarantee you, like,
Oh, we would get so many snorts out of her
oh
today.
my God, Bubbles!
Oh yeah.
I wish Bubbles was here. I'm going to be. Uh, I I'm gonna go with the woman's side on this one as well. I'm gonna go with Lawrence of my labia on this one, especially because I I'm imagining finding a bull down there on my wife now and just naming him Lawrence. Just and then she's
I feel
asking
like
that
it's
one.
got like a little spear, almost like it's a little guard.
You kind of if you ever get a
It's got a little
tattoo,
helmet.
like if you ever get a tattoo right there, just get like a little stick figure down there.
Yep.
Yeah, just
That's
Lawrence of my
Lawrence.
labia.
give him a little like
And
Trojan helmet.
it's like why
It's,
why do
it's
you
gonna
have
be like a cave drawing.
like why do you have a stick figure down by your cooch? And he's like, it's Lawrence of my labia. Like, duh, type thing. It's a tie-breaking decision coming down to Kevin. Kevin, is it Lawrence of my labia? Blah, blah. Is it Lawrence of my
Labia.
labia?
Pussy flaps. Lawrence of the pussy flaps.
That's Percy. That's Percy of my pussy flaps. All right.
Oh my god.
And Percy is a spy. All right.
Not even 12 minutes in and it's already unhinged.
I knew that. Dude. I've had a horrible day today. I've had a horrible fucking day. I'm so glad that I got to do this today. I really. Kevin,
Already
tie-breaking
in
decision.
tears.
Is it Lawrence of my labia or the Sperminator?
I'll come on your back.
Yes.
Oh gosh. It's beautiful.
Another split vote. Oh my god, this is third fucking split vote in a row. Jai,
It's a
Jai
split
starts us
vote.
off.
It's a split.
Jai,
Giggity.
is it Schindler's Fist
Oh god.
or Lord of the G-Strings?
Oh, it's Schindler's Fist. 1000%.
Get the vote.
Is somebody trying to make a Holocaust porn?
Jesus God.
I don't need to see it, but at the same time, yes,
Like
I
you
do.
kind of want to. Like
Oh.
that's. It's like what's like watching a train crash. Granted, on Schindler's Fist, I'm pretty sure you don't want to deal with that train. So
Yeah. Oh, you went there.
I
You
did.
went there.
Was it too soon? I mean, too soon for that one.
It's
The
only
audience-
been 80 years.
It's
The
only been
audience.
80 years.
Shout out to everybody out there celebrating D-Day, by the way. Audience. In a
It's every day is D-Day.
Especially in this apartment.
the audience, however, probably did not find Schindler's Fist funny. In a 15 vote difference, went for Lord of the G-Strings. I'm an asshole. At the very least, I am an asshole. I like to pull as many as
Are
many
you getting
strings
the Schindler's Fist to the asshole?
as possible just to see what happens. I'm gonna go with Schindler's Fist as well. I'm with Shy. Like I think it's
Holocaust
it's
porn.
too awful.
Holocaust porn.
Oh
It's
shit,
too
World War
awful
II
not to
soon.
bring this on. I'm gonna go with Schindler's Fist. Kevin, is it Schindler's Fist, which is still funny just to fucking say, or Lord of the G-Strings?
Oh, it's fisting all day.
I feel like Liam Neeson just shows up out of nowhere. What the hell is going on?
You just want to see Liam Neeson in a porno. That's what it is.
I mean, you know, it's fine.
I'm not
Dressed up
gonna.
like Qui-Gon
I'm not
Jinn.
gonna argue.
I just want to see him come in just real quick, look real confused, and walk back out.
So you just want to see him come?
Yes.
And yeah.
I
Yes.
wasn't going to add the end, but all right. Logan, finish this up. Is it Schindler's Fist or Lord of the G Strings?
I have to go Schindler's Fist. I need to go to church after this.
So the only good, honest, nice people out there voting today is the audience. Schindler's Fist moves on 4-1 in our first non-split vote on that one. Audience starts us off. The audience is either Cora Loft, Womb Raider, or Ass Ventura, Crack Detective. The audience
What was
on
the
this
first one again?
Cora Loft, Coraloft, like Laura Croft. Womb Raider.
Yeah.
Tomb Raider.
Womb Raider. Okay.
Yeah, it's a pregnancy joke. All right. Or at least getting people pregnant joke. They went with Ass Ventura, Crack Detective on this one, which gets
I need
their
to
vote.
ask you a few questions.
I'm gonna just because much like Liam Neeson being in a porno wouldn't be a bad thing for Shay. I wouldn't mind seeing Angelina Jolie. I'm gonna put that one out there in the universe. It gets my vote. Kevin, Cora Loft or Ass Ventura?
I think I gotta go with the Cora Loft, Womb Raider. The other one, it sounds, not. Yeah, no, I can't do that one.
So even being an ass man, you don't want to be a crack detective?
Yeah, I don't want to be a crack detective.
Gets a vote. Logan.
I can't say how many times I've played the Tomb Raider game, so I have to go with Cora Loft, Womb Raider.
I mean that's actually one I would actually physically really watch.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to see some Jim Carrey knockoff
Yeah.
bang somebody.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is wrong with y'all?
I think Jim Carrey is very attractive, but I just don't think he could pick a better movie.
No, Jim Carrey is not very attractive.
Oh, yes, he is.
But Laura Croft,
Okay.
yes. I would definitely watch that 15 minutes at a time.
Some pretty wide goals on that one there, sir.
I was giving myself leeway.
He's gotta watch a little bit of the plot thicken, and then
Yeah.
He can blow his
as everything else thickens.
Well, getting away from the thickness on this one, Shy, is it is it Ass Ventura or Cora Loft?
Oh, it's fucking Ass Ventura.
It's fucking ass.
It's fucking Ass Ventura. Motherfucking crack detective.
Does he put a pinky in the ass though?
Shut up.
I mean, I wouldn't mind putting like Shaft in there, like the character Shaft. Put him in
Yes.
a movie. The character of Shaft. Put him in a movie called Ass Ventura, Crack Detective.
Or it could have been Shaft Ventura.
See,
yeah.
then you do that,
Yeah.
and it just sounds like a 70s crappy cop movie.
And
But you got a plot there.
You're right.
I like vintage porn.
yeah, Foxy Lady is a decent.
I've never,
inclusion. Come on.
nope, never watched porn older than the 1990s, probably.
I think my earliest.
No, I take that back. Take that back. I did watch the Ron Jeremy Mario porno on Pornhub one time.
Just for curious, just for research.
It was research. It was
It was
research.
for research, I swear.
My
Allegedly.
my earliest that I can remember, and this was just more off of curiosity. There were it was a Grimm's fairy tales version type thing, and it was back in the 40s.
Oh,
But
that's interesting.
It was in German. Like, you couldn't understand what the fuck people saying unless you speak German. But it was a cartoon porno of like the Three Little Bears and Sleeping Beauty and stuff like that. Really bad graphics and everything else.
You watching bears fucking?
It was on VHS too. So,
out of curiosity, where did you find this?
my dad. I was like 8 years
where,
old,
Where
dude.
do you find all your old porn on VHS? Your parents.
Trunk in your dad's basement.
Usually taped over a wedding video of somebody's. That's just. Is it a 6-year-old birthday
Oh,
party?
there's Aunt
Probably
Jenny
not.
getting married. All back to point.
It could be a football game. It could be an old vintage porno. It could be somebody getting married. You never know on those things.
It's like
It could be all three on the same tape.
It just cuts
Yes.
halfway through. Oh, there's Aunt Jenny. Oh, the Raiders just scored.
Speaking of scoring, anyway, I start this one off. It is Koroloff, by the way, moves on to the split vote 3-2. Next up, I start us off. It is either Clockwork Orgy or Sleeping Booty. Again, Disney's usually going to get my vote on stuff, and I got to vote for Kevin too because Kevin's an ass man.
Bump.
I gotta go for Sleeping Booty on this one. Gets my vote. Kevin, is it Sleeping Booty or Clockwork Orgy?
Oh, booty, 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 rocking everywhere.
Gets a vote. Logan.
Purely for the wordplay, I'm gonna steal Shy's vote.
Ooh.
And I'm doing a cock, the orgy.
A cock, the orgy.
Yes.
Which means it is a tie-breaking decision coming down to the audience. By the way, Shy, what would your vote been between Sleeping Booty and Clockwork Orgy?
Why would you stupid to fucking steal my vote? Jesus, that's what I would have named it Cockwork Orgy or something. But yeah, that's what I would have picked.
Shit.
And it's a failure in the first part too. The audience in a 4-vote difference. Sleeping Booty gets that vote and moves on to the next round. Split vote wise, 3-2 to the next round. Next up, Kevin starts us off. Kevin, I'm sorry for everybody out there. Is it Inspector Gadget or Harry Twatter?
Oh my!
You're no fun of this.
So I don't like it shaved. I like it with a little hair on it. Harry Twatter.
Harry Twatter gets a vote. Logan.
Harry Twatter
gets another one. Shy.
Just because I'm
Okay, would you care to repeat that? Because you just turned into Mr. Robot.
Just because I'm going to steal your vote, Freddie, and go for Harry Potter.
Audience vote, by the way, went for Harry Twatter, which means this is going to be the sweep. You just gave. I'm going to pull this out. Yeah, that's what she said. You just gave Logan shit for wasting his steal a vote. With your single vote, you would have got the win, even not determining what the audience would have voted on anyway. And I would have gone with Harry Twatter too. Don't get me wrong.
I've got to give him shit anyway.
I do love the wordplay on the entire inspect her gadget type thing, but I also don't want to have to keep saying that. So my vote would have gone to Harry Twatter anyway. So in our first sweep,
is this like is he like a sex toy mechanic?
just like go extendo dildo.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Like
gadget. I'm guessing like he's like I don't know. It sounds like he's a dildo mechanic, like you said, like a dildo mechanic.
Or is he
or like here's the thing: if I ever called your Gadget. Exactly.
Speaking of gadgets and being basically robotic, like, is your Wi-Fi having an issue? Because you guys are going just amazingly Mr. Robot on us today.
Hold on. Let me see.
But as far as inspect her gadget goes, I'm sitting there going, it's like, go gadget dick type thing, and
Oh, Penny.
she's like 8 years old, dude. No. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is probably not a show that you have to worry about crossing boundaries, but I'm pretty sure that's a boundary that's not necessarily needs to be dealt with.
Hey, you don't know how old she is in that movie. She could have been 18 in the movie.
Oh, that is wrong. So very, very wrong, Kevin.
Let's see.
In and out they go.
Oh, yep. Here we go again. Here we going.
All right. Well, the really sad part is Logan supposed to shut this one off.
Well, I mean, we can talk about Inspect Her Gadget a little bit more. You know, like what's this all about now? Is he an aloof detective as well, or just curious?
I mean, I don't know exactly how. I don't know how it would work, but again, all these movies are legitimate movies that are out there just to pick and choose. So if you want to know more about Inspect Her Gadget, then
I mean, I can see how Dr. Claw can come into. I mean, with that grip.
well, that and he's definitely petting the pussy the entire time. So
You know what I mean?
yeah, I
Got my
mean,
light.
It'd be a little cold.
Got my light here. You know.
right.
Can you guys hear us now?
We all need to go to church. Yes.
Okay, you can.
All right. Next up, Logan starts us off. Last up in the first half of round one. Good timing for it too. We have X-Men or Forced Hump.
I'm going with X-Men.
Gets a vote, Shy.
Yeah, as much as I love Forrest Gump, I do not want to see any kind of spin-off of that. So it's definitely got to be X-Men.
Gets another vote. Forrest Hump gets the vote from the audience. And then 14 vote just between the two. I'm going to give it to X-Men. Kevin, finish this up.
Nope, it's a reminder of Marvel. I'm going Forrest Hump. Oh, Captain Diane.
I mean, between the two of these, you got to imagine, like, a majority of the people, with the exception of, like, Blob and stuff like that, are usually physically fit. There's not a lot of people, and especially with Jenny, who's spreading shit around, like, I don't want to deal with that. So I think, and there's a couple of X-Men, well, X-women that on my end that I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit more of. Rogue, for instance.
Storm.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't pass up the opportunity. At least it's not on my list, but like I wouldn't mind.
She can give me that thunder and the lightning and the thunder.
But you
On that-
now you got watch Freddy with Rose. You end up dead at.
It's like you could really say Storm has those thunder thighs.
Ayo.
Ayo.
With that, we have one.
No sell. Love the no sell.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that one came through.
Nope. It did, but I'm not gonna pull that string. We have one sweep, 1-4-1, and everything else is split votes. We'll be right back right after this break. All right. We have a thank you to review this week there, guys. Bravo Bastard, 5 stars from Amsterdam. It's good to hear an American podcast not solely voted to either sports or politics. I don't have a question this week, but a request for one. Have you ever done an Am I the Asshole question? Please pick one for me. Signed, Finn. Finn, thank you from all the way over in Amsterdam. I live in a Dutch community myself, so it's appreciated to hear of people all the way across from there. And yes, I scoured the internet for about 30 seconds and found a one that an Am I the Asshole one that's a bit serious to combat the absolutely absurdity of what today's show happens to be. So it says, I'll keep it brief because it's so timely. Am I the asshole because it's Father's Day and all I wanted to do was spend alone time in the backyard, smoking a cigar and listening to music. I recognize without kids, I am not specifically upset that I am not the subject of this holiday, but my wife and kids are giving the pass and I'm taking it. Yet part of me still wonders. Edit for clarification. I have 2 kids and I am not refusing to participate in anything planned for me, but I'm given a clean slate to spend my day how I want, which is time alone. Um, we are still spending time together for meals. I was asked and provided feedback what we should have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But beyond that, I am not refusing to be. I'm not refusing to be with my family if we had things planned. We do not. Kids are more than happy playing with each other, keeping themselves busy. It's more on giving my wife the burden to make sure the little humans don't harm themselves while I just spend time by myself. So the real question is that on this one, is this guy an asshole for wanting to spend Father's Day uh, just away from his actual kids type thing, just to be alone? Kevin, I'm going to give you the spotlight on this one, and I'll go ahead and finish it up when everybody else is done.
No, as I'm a father as well, and sometimes you need some alone time. You don't need to leave the house for alone time. You just want to be at home, but have your own space for alone time, just to decompress from the rigors of life. And no, if that's what he wants for Father's Day, he should have that for Father's Day. He's not the asshole for it.
Logan?
I have to agree with Kevin here. Honestly, growing up, that's what my dad wanted, was just, hey, I just want to go fishing, go do my own thing. You guys can come with me, but I don't want any big celebrations. So no, I don't think he's wrong.
Shy?
No, I mean, I'm obviously not married, have never been married, don't have kids or anything, but I don't feel like by any means that that's an unreasonable ask. I don't think that he's an asshole at all. I mean, he's still at home. He just wants to go decompress, do his own thing. I don't think that makes him an asshole at all.
There's multiple things on this that deserves attention. One, it all comes down to no, you're not the asshole for this. It's your time. You're allowed to do what you want with it. The fact that you're even questioning if you are the asshole or not proves that you're not, because the majority of the time, people who are assholes
They're not
don't.
gonna.
Yeah,
They're not gonna.
they're not going to even ask the question. They're not going to put the time and effort to what other people feel about doing that. So you're not an asshole. The only other time that where people say, when people ask if you are the asshole or if they are the asshole in this situation, is if they were told they were the asshole and they don't agree with it. Since you are asking the question, if you are an asshole, that pretty much defeats the purpose of you being an asshole in the situation, because you actually feel bad about what's going on. Second part in this is too, um, you don't. It brings up the mental health aspect of this entire thing. Men and women deserve time away from whatever. One of my favorite shows out there is of course Bluey, and one of my favorite quotes from Bluey is from Chili, the mom in the situation, that says, "I just need 15 minutes where nobody's around me." And I could be paraphrasing. I don't have that exact quote on me at this current time, but you get my actual idea on that one, where you just need some time. Completely off topic, though. I I'm glad that you have the ability to not to have the offset that you want to spend time by yourself. As a father, like, I spend as much time with my kids as I possibly can. I'm not a stay-at-home dad. I do work, but I have an extremely flexible schedule where I can do pretty much what I want to do. So I spend a lot of time with my kids. However, my daughter does not live with me, so whenever she is down here, I try to get all of my work done before she's here, and just spend whatever time she's here with her, doing as much things as possible. So make sure to appreciate what you have at that current time. To all the women out there, because I saw this on a TikTok today, who believe that Father's Day should not exist, I'm going to say it. I'm going to I'm going to say this as succinctly as I possibly can. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Exactly. Fuck off. It's not.
All the way
If
off.
you are a single mom out there and you want to celebrate Father's Day as a father, more power to you. If you're a mom out there with a father in the picture who wants to celebrate Mother's Day but not Father's Day because you feel fathers are somehow not in the right place to be a fathers or Father's Day, whatever, those are the type of people I'm telling to fuck off. Me personally, I do not celebrate Father's Day. We will be celebrating Father's Day here as a bastard family type thing. We're not going to be, hopefully not going to be recording on Father's Day, but before Father's Day, we're going to be having a dad fight type thing in a couple of weeks, and you guys all invited to that one. If you don't have any plans for Father's Day, go ahead and check in that type of show. But yeah, go, dude, go do your thing. Seriously, go have fun. Go smoke a cigar. Go listen to a podcast. If you listen to our podcast on that one on Father's Day, thank you. Exactly, thank you, and thank you for being a dad. There's so many dads out there, and so many moms too. But there's so many dads out there that just they don't come back with the milk.
Very true.
So just thank you for being a dad. Thank you for not only thinking about yourself. And again, if you even ask this question, if you are an asshole or not, you're not. And to everybody
And
else,
thank you for leaving to go get the milk and actually coming back with it.
for
Understand.
and for every other dad out there thinking that you're not good enough as a dad, if you think enough to ask the question, you're doing more than what a majority of dads do. So I will leave
Preach.
it at that. Finn, thank you for asking the question. You gave us the opportunity to ask the question. Thank you for writing in for us. If you want to be part of the Thank You To review, it is bracket BRACKETTY 2R at yahoo.com to get in. Also works if you want to be a guest on any of our shows as well on the ABC podcast channel. Welcome back for the second part of round 2. It looks like Shy starts us off on this one. Shy, is it Romancing the Bone? Which is a shout out to all the older people out there, or Robin's Wood?
Uh,
It's another
that's
Disney
a
reference.
that's a hard one.
Yeah.
It's a hard one. Yes, I know that's the point.
She waited until I was drinking something.
I've got to go with Romancing the Bone. You've got to romance the bone. You've got to yeah, you've got to pet it and love it, smack it around.
Hey, look at that booty.
Romancing the Bone gets a vote off of that one. The audience, by the way, says Romancing the Bone. Bunch of 80s fans as well. I am going to go, again, I'm a Disney fan. Disney did a very, very good version of Robin Hood. I'm going to go with Robin's Wood on this one. I have no problem with Romancing the Bone. I agree with Shy on this one. I think the bone does need to be romanced every once in a while, but I mean, I also have no problem giving to the needy. So
I'll just pat you on the back.
I appreciated that you laughed at that one because that was a really, really bad joke. Kevin.
It was good. It was good.
When you said that, I was sitting here patting her on the back.
Oh, you shut up. You're rich to feed the poor, if you know what I mean.
I want to teach you something.
Kevin, is it Robin's Wood or Romancing the Bone?
So anytime I hear the name Robin, I think of my ex-wife because that was her name. So I can't go with that one. So I got to go with she don't eat meat, but she sure likes the bone.
So
She said she's sucking the bone after.
Yes.
So when you guys were together, was it Robin's Wood though? I mean,
Yeah.
At the time.
At the time.
Until I met my wife while I was with my first wife. Then it was shared.
Yeah. Logan, finish this up. Is it Romancing the Bone or Robin's Wood?
So I'm going with Robin's Wood purely for if they play the song Men in Tights. I don't think
the tights.
We're men in tights.
We're men in tights.
We roam around the forest looking for fights.
We're men in tights.
We run for the rich and give to the poor. That's right.
Well, we run for the rich and give to the poor.
Call us pansy.
You don't pay the hoes, we get no rolls.
What do you say?
You don't pay the hoes, we get no rolls.
I thought of that one myself.
I said we give to the rich and give to the whores. We take from the rich and give to the whores.
I'm on the east side. I'm on the west side. All right.
It ain't that critical.
We gotta stop playing this.
It's such a good movie.
We'll be here all night.
Kate, though. I got to give shout out to Kate. By the way, everybody out there who was wondering about Kate, Kate gave birth to a beautiful little baby girl, by the way, named Charlotte a couple days ago, and they are both happy and healthy at home. But so shout out to her for that one, and shout out to her for this one, because we did her first as co-host episode on the recasting call. We recasted the movie Robin Hood Men in Tights, and every time I think of Robin Hood Men in Tights now, I can't help but think how she casted Jason Momoa as Little John.
Oh, that would be so good.
Just so when he falls into the creek and he says he can't swim.
I'm drowning.
That is the only reason.
I would like though for him to, as he's saying he's drowning, he just make complete eye contact with the camera and wink.
That was such a fun episode. If you're gonna go check that out, it's back sometimes last July or June, sometime along those lines. Audience starts us off on this one. Romancing the Bone moves on 3-2. Audience starts this one off. Is it Pulp Friction or Rocky Horror Picture Show? That's WHORE, by the way. I say that because I always have to clarify when Shy says horror. Is it a horror type of thing? Audience, by the way, is going to go for Pulp Friction on this one. It was a 1 vote difference with them, by the way, as far as moving on to the next round. So whoever voted that 1 vote, thank you. Actually, shame on you because they vote for Pulp Friction. However, I'm going to go with Rocky Horror Picture Show because that's how I say it anyway. Kevin, is it Rocky Horror or Pulp Friction?
Oh, once you get to that climax, you have to wait for that anticipation.
Logan.
When I start this off, I say, fuck you, Freddie, for pairing these two up.
Oh, by the way,
I-
everybody out there, this was a complete. That when I did this year and a half ago, this is a long time coming, pun fully intended. On this one, when I paired these up, this is when I was doing everything random. So these were all pictured up completely random. I couldn't. It is what it is. So, Rocky Horror or Pulp Friction, there, sir.
I have to go Pulp Friction. Pulp Fiction is probably one of my all-time favorite movies. So,
Does he look like a bitch?
see, here's the thing: they could pull the gimp from the actual movie time
Can you repeat
and
that?
put it in the porn version. I said they could pull the. Can you hear me now?
No. Verizon, not a sponsor. Could be.
Oh, 4, 3, 2.
All right. Which means Shy.
I can hear you now.
Can you hear us?
Oh,
and they're
goodness.
gone. Yeah, you knew that was going to happen.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll get back to them in a second. I start this one off. That turned out to be a tie-breaking decision, by the way. Oh,
They're
maybe.
back.
Let's see. You guys back with us?
Yeah, can you hear us?
Yes.
It's a lot clearer now too. Actually, enough. Shy. Tie-breaking decision. Is it Rocky Horror or Pulp Friction?
Oh, I'm all here for the whores.
Aren't we
because
all?
there's not a whole lot in that movie you would have to change anyway.
Oh.
You need to talk about yourself.
You just have to turn it up a couple notches. That's really all.
You could like turn it up 1 notch and you're good.
Damn it,
Janet. I start this one off. Either Good Will Humping or Shaving Ryan's Privates. When I read Shaving Ryan's Privates, I heard that as a joke a long time ago. Like shortly after the movie actually came out. I thought it was a joke. Because I never looked it up. We didn't have Pornhub back then. We had just whatever. So apparently, Shaving Ryan's Privates is a legitimate movie. I've never watched it. Never had the opportunity. I've never seen Good Will Humping either, though. So I try to be a nice guy. I try to spread as much goodwill into my life, to everybody's life as possible. So I'm going to go with Good Will Humping on this one just to start us off. Kevin, Good Will Humping or Shaving Ryan's Privates?
Yeah, it's Good Will Humping.
Logan?
I'm gonna have to go with Goodwill Humping. Just the sheer fact of shaving Ryan's privates just sounds like a 10-minute video of a dude shaving his balls.
Manscaped, not a sponsor.
Not
Could
a
be.
sponsor.
Could be.
Shiny.
Yeah, I do like the idea of, maybe some guy is just going around, humping for, he's clearing his conscience of something, but I do like the title of shaving Ryan's privates better.
Could you imagine like a My Name is Earl type show? Or My Name
Yeah,
is
that's
My Name
exactly
is
what I
Earl
was thinking.
Porno, but he's like a really hot guy type thing, and he has to go around and fuck all these girls that he wouldn't fuck in high school. But
There you go.
all the
That could
girls
be a
that
whole
were,
porn TV series.
all the girls that
That's Goodwill Humping.
he wouldn't fuck in high school, um, are now like the swan type thing. Because I'm pretty sure I don't get me wrong, and I feel sorry for anybody I offend on this one, but if you're not a good looking person, you're probably not going to make it in the porno world. So
Yeah.
unless they have plastic bag parties, and then well, it is what it is. So, but no, I think that'd be. I don't know what channel it'd be on, but as far as a movie series, like because as Kevin can attest, you only need 15 minutes, and your average TV
We'll
show
put
is
it on
what, like
TLC.
your average TV show is like 23 minutes long. So if you have a 23-minute episode, God, burping. If you have a 23-minute episodic TV show where every episode, the pilot's like a full hour long because you have to set up the plot, but each episode is like a half hour long where he has to go through his list, figure out all the women that he's wronged and stuff like that, and just you may throw in some couple guys on there too just for shits and giggles.
So it's
Shit,
My
actually,
Name's
He's
Earl.
he's got to suck a dick or two. It's fine.
yeah, you got to suck a
Yeah.
dick or two. And you can put him in a whole bunch of situations like going to prison, and he's got to do stuff in a hospital and at church every once in a while just to piss off a whole bunch of other people. And
Like I said,
they're watching.
we'll put it on TLC. It's fine.
Yeah.
Tender love and care.
Yep, there we go.
Shy, Goodwill Humping or Shaving Ryan's Privates.
Shaving Ryan's privates.
After all that. Audience,
Yep.
by the way, is going to go for Shaving Ryan's Privates as well. Those creepy little bastards. 3-2 to the next round. Kevin starts us off. Kevin, is it Jurassic Pork?
No, it's not gonna be that.
Or Glad He Ate Her?
Oh, Gladiator. Gladiator all day and twice on Sunday.
Oh, Logan
I'm gonna have to go with Gladiator.
gets another one, Shy.
That is going to be a 3 for 3.
Audience, by the way, agrees with you guys. I'm going to go with Jurassic Pork on this one. Just because, like, I can't think. There's got to be plenty of like porno movies or stuff like that with like Spartacus type thing because it's a very sexy type guy. I don't, with the exception of what's his nuts, laying down shirtless or at least an open shirt in that one famous ad type thing from Jurassic Park. There's nothing really sexy about Jurassic Park.
Oh, Jeff
So,
Goldblum.
thank you. Having Jurassic Pork as a porno, it's got me intrigued.
See, I feel like that would be like a Food Network show where Guy Fieri has found like frozen T-Rex meat that he is then going to show us how he cooks.
It sounds like bestiality to me with dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. After
Okay,
that
yeah.
No, they're just wearing inflatable T-Rex costumes.
Oh, okay. Yep, there we go.
The heads are like doing all this because
Yeah.
The neck is just flopping around.
I am going to see if I can try to find a picture, just a picture of somebody doing that, like in a doggy style position of two people in a
But
dinosaur costume.
the only problem though is it's like around. It's gonna have to have like a little drawstring around the guy's dick so the air from the suit doesn't get out.
I mean, you could
no,
quite
it's
literally plug that hole.
I mean,
Oh, he would plug in someone's hole.
no, it's a built-in condom.
True. True.
No, they just put a strap on, like on the bottom of it.
Oh, okay, yeah, you could do that.
Glad he ate her. Moves on 4-1 to the next round. Next up, Logan starts us off. Is it Raiders of the Lost Arse or Snatch Adams?
Oh, it's
Oh,
Raiders
God.
of the Lost Ark, 100%.
Gives
Hands
vote.
down.
This is the second movie, by the way, that has Robin Williams in it.
I hope he makes cameos. He made
know.
cameos in all of them.
Oh, he wasn't doing autoerotic asphyxiation.
I mean,
That's terrible.
he's been sleeping for a long time. I'm pretty sure he could use some work. Raiders of the Lost Arse gets a vote. Shy, is it Raiders or Snatch Adams?
It's got to be Snatch Adams for me.
Gets a vote. Audience, by the way, is going to go for Snatch Adams. I'm going to go for Snatch Adams. Kevin, finish this up.
No, I'm rating that Lost Ark. Arse.
Why was it lost? I mean, did somebody just throw it away? Like,
I mean, playing hide and
See,
seek.
It ran away.
Now-
he had to
now
go
it's-
find it.
Now it's making me like question. It's like, is it just gonna be like you're gonna fuck a mummy?
how dusty is it?
Yeah, like that's my thought. Is like, is it just like you're gonna fuck a mummy?
It doesn't matter. Put a little spit on it. It'll work.
Yeah,
I think
but
it's going to be a lot of spit.
There's going to be a lot of spit. Yeah.
But here's like, I don't really name like a necrophiliac for it though.
It's a
KY
sexy
Jelly,
mummy.
not a sponsor. Could be.
Wait, what did you say?
KY
Jelly.
Sponsored.
Actually, we have some sitting right here.
Good thing your guys' camera's not working. Shy.
Don't worry about it.
Shy. Is it? I'm not sure which one to start this off on. Is it Swinging in the Rain or Edward Penis Hands?
Oh, Edward Penis Hands. Yes, please. I need to watch that with so many. So, but is it like Edward Scissorhands where you still got the scissor hands, but like dildos are stuck onto the?
Let me go to private browsing for those.
We will let you know what we have concluded. Or just like all 5 fingers, just different size penises.
I am very disappointed. It's just his dicks for hands.
That's a shame.
It's very sad.
No.
It looks like he's got nubs. There's one penis as each hand.
Like,
and he's trying to eat spaghetti.
But is it like
Ew.
okay, so he's got nubs for hands. For everybody out there, I don't have this picture in front of me. Is his penis like the size of his fist then?
What was it?
Is his penis like the size of his fist then if it's like a nub?
No,
it's like wrist down his penis.
He's sending it to you.
I need to see this.
Yeah, I was really hoping it was going to be like each.
No, it's literally like where his hand should be is just dick.
You put it in central booking.
Well, that way you and Kevin will see.
Yes. Oh my! Has anybody else's messenger been messing up? I don't like that. Oh,
mine has been crazy here of late.
Okay, I'm gonna delete that from central booking. All right.
Yes, my bad.
That,
Delete.
That's
That is
disturbing.
not at all what I anticipated.
I deleted it for
No.
good.
I thought it was going to be like a Freddy Krueger type thing where he's got
Yeah.
See, that's
gotta
what I
get-
was gonna think. Was just
gotta-
like a
Yeah,
different-
like five,
But-
like 5 penises on
but
each
here's the
hand.
thing, I wasn't.
Yes.
I was thinking they'd all be different sizes,
Can you?
Yeah, that's what I was hoping too.
but the
Two in a
thumb is just a
pink,
little
one in a
vibrator.
stink would be awesome.
Well,
I mean, that also puts a new term to fisting.
Yeah, I mean
True.
Schindler's Fist with
Yeah.
a
we'll
with a-
put Edward Penis Hands in Schindler's Fist.
audience, by the way, is going to go for Edward's Penis Hands as
I
well.
wonder if he grew up sucking his thumb.
I would say the chances of that are very accurate.
But here's the thing.
So, but does each hand ejaculate?
I mean, can it ejaculate?
We
Freddie,
lost
all
Freddie.
right over there, buddy?
We lost Freddie.
But it's a real question. Does he have veins, or is it just like cum tubes?
There's so many questions we need answered. But I just love the scene in that of him trying to eat spaghetti with his fucking penis nubs.
That is so wrong.
I have broken Freddy.
I think it was the sucking his thumb that got it. Now wait, can we
Oh,
can we
fuck.
bring back in Robin's Wood for a minute with Disney
Oh.
version? And he calls for mom while he's sucking his thumb.
See, but if he sucks on his thumb for too long, there might be a sweet and salty surprise.
I need to know. These are things I need to know.
I don't want to know.
I want to know.
No, because the entire sucking your thumb type thing, everybody knows when they stop sucking their thumb. All right. So,
But
putting
he
that
just
middle-
keeps going.
I mean, yeah, but like when is it good and when is it bad? Like, could you, if you're stop sucking your thumb when you're like 4 years old, but it's not your thumb type thing, is it still cool at that point, or is like does
Maybe he like
child
stops
services need
at
to get involved?
4. Maybe he like
So-
stops at 4 and then starts again when he's like 14.
Real question I have here: does he have like
These
little
are
rain
legitimate
jackets he puts on it?
questions. I
Those are
guess
condoms.
He just puts condoms on his hands. Just
We're
so it
going.
doesn't get wet.
I'm gonna have to find this movie just so I can find these answers.
Please report back.
I think we could watch it.
I don't think I want to watch it. I
Yeah,
just
I
have
don't really-
questions. I
don't
just need a
really-
Q&A. There should be a Q&A after the porn for these questions.
We do an exclusive screening of Edward Penis Hands.
Audience, by the way, agrees with you for some fucking reason. Edward Penis Hand gets that vote. I am going. I'm going to throw out a Hail Mary on this one. I'm going to steal a vote. I'm going to go for Swinging in the Rain on this one. Mainly because I can't get the image of a 4-year-old sucking something.
His penis hands.
I don't want the image of that in my head. There is a rather famous meme of a person who didn't know how to zoom out on a camera type thing and just has a picture of a woman sucking frosting off of like her, or licking frosting off her son's finger or hand or something like that, but there's only a certain part of it, so you don't really know what it is, and there's no context. But there's a quote at the bottom of it that says, "Having fun at your son's birthday party." You don't see the frosting or anything else. You don't see the frosting. You don't see anything else. You just see the woman in her mouth and everything else. And then there's a response from the actual husband type thing that goes on, and But having the idea of having a little 4-year-old doing that in my head is not good. So fuck you, Kevin.
And you're welcome. Whose vote are you stealing, by the way? I'm guessing mine.
I don't know. I think either one is going to vote for Edward Penis Ants, but yeah, just for that, mental image, I'm going to say fuck you, Kevin, and I'm going to steal your vote. It's swinging in the rain. By the way, because I think you can for somebody who has had sex in the rain it's fucking fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's not fun.
Are there just random like
And-
street lamps you can swing around that have upside down pineapples on them?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure this would be like a my vision for this would be like a swingers party type thing, but like out in the backyard, and you have a bonfire going or a fire
Trampoline.
pit going. Not really a trampoline. I've had sex on a trampoline. It sucks.
You weren't doing it right.
Go with the rhythm. But having like a backyard barbecue and everybody's just fucking. So it's more like a backyard barbecue orgy, but you're fucking everybody else's wives and husbands and too. So technically you would be swinging in the rain, or you could be having sex at like a public playground. It just happens to be rain on a swing. So
Well, then you're a pedophile, so
no, you're just doing it. You may be a sex
You're an
offender.
exhibitionist.
Yes. To be a pedophile, you have to fuck somebody under the age of 18 within a certain outside of a certain age range. But to have sex on a playground, that's just indecent exposure. Which, granted, you shouldn't do either if you just don't get caught. So I'm going to go with swinging in the rain on this one. Kevin, what would you vote then?
Oh, you know it would have been for the thumb sucker.
I know. You just weird ass bastard. Logan,
I still have to go with Edward Penis Hands.
Fuck you.
it's just for the eating spaghetti.
No, it wasn't.
See, no, because I'm going with my headcanon Edward Penis Hands of he has 5 different penises on each hand that are different lengths and different girths.
And he just goes around like, ooh.
I mean, would that be like a Swiss Army penis?
Yes, exactly. Swiss Army Penis Hands.
Which one do you want tonight?
But here's the thing: are they flaccid until he gets aroused?
Speaking
So he's just
of,
walking around like limp ass fingers.
Speaking of extra abilities, audience starts this off as either Twink Light or ET extra testicle.
I like that one.
And so does the audience. The audience, in a 9-vote difference on this one, shuts out Twink Light. They're going to go for extra testicle. I don't like the movie E.T. I never have. I think it's one of those. I think I put it in the same realm of Godfather and Star Wars. I think they're just highly, highly, highly overrated at the very least. So I'm going to go, and I do like the movie Twilight, but we're not talking about the 2 movies. We're talking about the actual movie titles on here. Twink Light, extra testicle, that is creative as fuck. So I'm going to go with extra testicle on this one. And I'm probably going to, just like Shy, I'm probably going to keep calling it extra testicle when we refer to E.T. now. Gets my vote. Kevin, is it E.T. extra testicle or Twink Light?
It's funny because E.T. kind of does look like some sort of alien testicles. So I'm going to go, yeah. Oh, ouch. Now I'm going to go extra testicle.
You can look this up, by the way. I'm pretty sure.
Has anyone tried to fondle E.T.?
I haven't. I mean,
not today.
I've messed with a couple of aliens, but not that kind.
Fair enough.
There are, by the way, speaking of Rule 34, there are ET themed dildos out there.
Oh god.
That look like ET's finger.
That's right, reality.
Shut up.
ET gets that vote. Logan.
I'm going with Twink Light.
Shy?
Extra testicle all the way.
That's my go.
4-1. Twinklight, by the way, did not get a single vote the entire week that it was up there. And now the voting is different now. So you have the ability
Uncultured.
from day one till the end of it. So it's like a full week of voting. Nobody voted this entire time for Twinklight. Also, nobody voted for Pin and OK Ho, or I think that's it. I think that was the only two that had 0 votes. Oh, Raiders of the Lost Ark too. Those are the 3 movies that nobody voted for the entire week. It was up. E.T. moves on 4-1 to the next round. Last up, I start this one off. It is either going to be Loin King or Drill Bill. I'm gonna go for Drill Bill. I mean, it's having a samurai type porno. I kind of want to. I kind of want to see that, to be perfectly honest. And but I'm gonna put a spin on it. I kind of want to put Drillbit Taylor in there.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
So Drill Bill, in my vision,
who is Drillbit Taylor?
Owen Wilson.
You've never seen the movie Drillbit Taylor?
No.
Oh my god, go! This movie is so stupid. Go watch the movie Drillbit Taylor.
Okay,
But
it's an actual movie.
With
okay.
no context.
Okay.
Just go watch the movie Drillbit. Don't even look it up. Like, don't even look up like what it is. Just
Done.
watch it. Drill Bill gets my vote. Kevin, Drill Bill, Loin King.
Let's drill Bill, man. Put that strap on and drill him.
Gets a vote. Logan.
I'm going to have to go with Drill Bill as well, but I'm picturing it as like she's wearing a dildo and she's pegging Bill.
See, I'm picturing a literal drill with a penis on it.
Like a
Yeah.
no, not like a drill, just like a fuck machine, just where it just
No, it just spins around. You just
yeah, but that's not going to feel good.
Nobody ever said it had to feel good.
I mean, you may hit things that you never knew you
Yeah.
had.
There you go.
I mean, sometimes you just got to experiment. Like I would
Don't
make
knock it
sure
till
to
you try
wax.
it.
I'd make sure to wax first.
Yeah.
Get
You
a
don't
hair
want-
caught in there.
Yeah. Could you imagine getting your like, or even, and I would tie up, like, if you're a guy doing this, I would make sure to gift wrap a couple things to your body so it doesn't get sucked into that drill either.
Get
Shout
a
out
little
to
scrote caught in there.
yeah. Shout out to something about Mary on that one. Shy.
Yeah, it's got to give that to Drill Bill.
Gets another in the audience, by the way, goes for Loin King in a 1 vote difference. 4-1. Drill Bill moves on. That is the end of round 1. So all the movies have been announced. We'll be right back right after this break. We have 1, 2, 3 people from the Bastard Foundation. We also have Logan. Logan, what you been up to there, sir?
Well, I've been mainly starting a new job. I took a job working in Morgantown in a newspaper and wrapping up my semester for school, and then I get a little bit of a break, and then I go back to school starting the end of June.
Logan, by the way, is not only on this show, and he's welcome back anytime he has the ability, but he also is on a couple of previous central booking episodes. So if you're a wrestling fan out there, like a lot of us are over here, make sure to check out some of those episodes. You can catch him and myself and Kevin and other people as well. So also, since he is a guest on this show, it'd be a good time to bring up, if you want to be a guest on this show, if you want to be a guest on this show like him, check out either message me directly. I'm not hard to find. I'm Freddie Fisher on Facebook, and on the email address to get in, it is bracket BRACKETTY the number 2 and then r@yahoo.com to get in. This works for all the shows that we have, including Dr. P.F. Jeremiah and his Infernal Roommate podcast as well. So a little something fun to do. All right. Welcome back for round 2. Looks like Kevin starts us off on this one. Kevin, is it poke a hot ass or romancing the bone?
Oh, romancing the bone.
Romancing the bone gets a vote. Logan?
I'm sticking to my guns with poke a hot ass.
Shy?
Just because I'm a little upset that it hasn't happened yet, I'm gonna go ahead and blow my load. Yep.
Unironically enough, I did not see that coming. So I wasn't on the right screen. So
At least the females blew her load first.
I know, right? And
Thank you, guys. You guys are so kind. Thank you.
and
We're givers.
yeah, and we can only do it once, so at least you feel our pain on that one too. Shy decided to blow her load on this one. Audience between
All
these
over it.
two, audience between these two, it is romancing the bone with a 5-vote difference gets that particular vote. I'm going to tie it up, by the way, on this one because I'm going to go with poke a hot ass for my Disney heart. And I'm going to shout out Bubbles on this one too because Bubbles has a huge Disney heart as well. So does Nancy and everything else. Eventually, hopefully, we're going to have a Disney topic podcast on this channel. So one of these days, Poke a Hot Ass might actually make it onto a topic on one of their shows. So make sure to check that one out. Tie-breaking decision down to Shy, who blew her load. Is it Poke a Hot Ass or Romancing the Bone?
Oh, romancing the bone. Got to give it a little bit of love.
Well, it gave it enough of the love that it moves on. It's a really long title. 3-2 moves on to the next round. Logan starts us off. Logan, is it Goodwill Humping or the Sperminator?
I'm gonna blow my load on this one.
On the Sperminator?
Mm-hmm.
Logan has decided to blow his load. Shy, is it Goodwill Humping or the Sperminator?
I'll have to go for the Sperminator on that one.
Gets a vote. Audience, by the way. Audience says Sperminator and a 3-vote difference on that one. I am going to go for Goodwill Humping. Kevin.
Come on me if you want to live.
Kevin's coming on the back.
Gets a vote and the win. Logan, finish this up.
Sperminator.
4-1 moves on to the next round. Next up, Shy starts us off. Shy, is it Cora Loft, Womb Raider, or Snatch Adams?
Oh, gotta go for Snatch Adams.
Gets a vote. Audience between these two is Snatch Adams with a 13-vote difference, a little bit wider on that Snatch.
We love a wide snatch.
I'm going to go for Snatch Adams as well. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think I will hope for the Robin Williams cameo. This is never going to happen. So, death be damned. Rest in peace to him, though. God, talk about Men's Mental Health Month. The Snatch Adams gets my vote. Kevin, Snatch Adams, Cora Loft.
Cora Loft.
And Logan, finish this up.
Cora Loft.
So 3-2, another split vote. Snatch moves on. Next up, audience starts us off is either Harry Twatter or E.T. Extra Testicle. These two kind of go together, don't you think? In a 11-vote difference, Harry Twatter gets that particular vote. It's Harry Twatter for me. I mean, I can't. The The wordplay alone is absolutely great. Extra testicle. I don't like ET anyway, but as I said before, every time somebody brings up ET, I'm going to call it extra testicle now, just because I can. Kevin, ET extra testicle to Harry Twatter.
I don't like anything Harry Potter, but I do like a Harry Twatter, so I got to go there.
Gets the vote, Logan.
Harry Twatter.
Shy.
As much as extra testicle is quite intriguing, just for my founding love, I have to go for Harry Twatter.
5-0. Harry Twatter moves on to the
Mr.
next
Potter.
round. I start this one off. It's either going to be White Men Can't Hump or Rocky Horror Picture Show. I like the idea of Rocky Horror Picture Show, but it's kind of already a porno anyway, just not quite. And that's not much of a name change. White Men Can't Hump. That's an excellent play on words. It may not be true, but it's an excellent play on words. So I'm going to go with White Men Can't Hump on this one. Kevin, White Men or Rocky?
Rocky.
Gets a vote. Logan.
White Men Can't Hump.
Stating a fact. Shy.
As much as the horror show is my favorite movie of all time, I have to go for White Men Can't Hump because they very much can.
Audience, and a 21 vote difference is going to go for White Men Can't Hump. Either moves on to the next round. 4-1 faces a 3-2. Kevin starts us off. Kevin, I have a really difficult one for you, sir. Is it Glad He Ate Her or Schindler's Fist?
Glad he ate her.
Gets a vote. Logan.
I have to go with Glad He Ate Her for personal reasons.
Fact.
Yeah. Shy.
As much as I would like to second those personal reasons, I have to go for Schindler's Fist. I've got to go with feeling it in my gut.
Whoa.
The audience, in a 6 vote difference, so it's a lot smaller than it should have been.
Don't judge the size. Don't judge the size, Freddie.
Is going to go with Glad He Ate Her. I agree with the concept of Glad He Ate Her. I'm a fan of that particular activity. However, I'm going to go with Schindler's Fist on this one, just because I like the movie title better, and that's what I'm going to go off of. But Glad He Ate Her moves on 3-2 to the next round, faces the 4-1. Logan starts us off. Logan, is it Sleeping Booty or Edward Penis Hands?
Edward Penis Hands.
Shy?
Oh, penis hands. Always penis hands.
Audience, by the way, between Penis Hands and Sleeping Booty in a like 17 vote difference. Penis Hand gets that particular vote. I'm going to go for Sleeping Booty. Again, Disney fan at heart. Kevin, Sleeping Booty or Penis Hands?
You can catch these hands, Freddie.
Not those. Penis Hand moves on 4-1 to the next round. That is going to be an intriguing matchup. Shy starts us off. Shy finishes out round 2. Is it XXX-Men or Drill Bill?
I've got to go for XXX-Men.
Gets another one. Audience on this one. Between XXX-Men and Drill Bill, and a 1 vote difference between the two is going to be going for Drill Bill. I've seen a couple of Marvel based Rule 34 out there, and I'm not opposed to seeing more of it. So X-Men gets my particular vote. Kevin,
We're drilling Bill.
tie-breaking decision. Logan,
Oh,
is
we're
it
drilling Bill.
you? You don't even know who's going to want to know who's faced in the next round?
Nope, send it, drill Bill.
Send it.
Send it.
3-2. Drill Bill moves on to the next round. To be right back right after this break. Kevin, what you been up to this year?
Other than being on Bracket Bastards and Central Booking, you can find me on the Mod Squad Network, where we do a lot of movie reactions, trailer reactions to video games. We play fun games on there. We also go live every Saturday night with a giveaway. I'm also on Back to the Retro Review, where I review movies from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Also do budget podcasting gear reviews and have a budget podcasting podcast that comes out live every Thursday night. Well, every other Thursday night at 9 o'clock.
And of course, our lovely person in the back with no video going on currently. We have Shy.
Well, again, as well, other than being on Bracket Bastards, you can, once we are back up and running, you can catch me over on the Sport Cat shows on Wednesdays for Para or Normal Guys. And you can also catch me being a goofball over on TikTok under Asylum Shine 96.
And of course, I am your host, Freddie Fisher. You can find me at that on Facebook. I am your host of multiple different shows. Number one, of course, is Bracket Bastards. You guys know what this show is already. If you don't, I apologize, because we've just kind of been riffing off this entire freaking episode. Number two on that one is Central Booking, which we're recording, oddly enough, a show tonight about dethroning current champions. And even I'm not exactly sure how that one's going to go at this current time. I'm going to have to talk to Kevin and anybody else who's particularly involved in that particular episode. But if you are a wrestling fan, a pro wrestling fan, I mean, on that one, that is a show to get into, because it's a pro wrestling podcast for fans, made by fans who are just flat out fantasy booking, because sometimes people don't know what the truth is. Other than that, we have the recasting call, where we take old movies and add some new favorites, movies made before the year 2000, and we add some not new characters, but we recast the characters from the original movie back in with today's flavor. For instance, we just newly released the movie Die Hard. It is now on the things before, and of course, Spaceballs is out there as well. So go ahead and check those out, among with like 20 other movies that we've also done in the past.
And
Bastards
one TV
Back,
show.
yeah, and one TV show that Kevin was involved in, and that was Golden Girls. I keep wanting to say Gilmore Girls. Bastards Backstage is an interview show. It's a one-on-one interview show where 20 questions and millions of answers. Some are short, some are long. It's always a good time to go ahead and do that. Logan's episode is going to be coming out as soon as I get it edited. I'm kind of backlogged on some stuff right now, but Nancy and David's episodes, sods mean two, are out right now. This is a part one and part two on that one. And of course, a show that I'm trying to get off the ground, and everybody's invited to help me out on that one, is a show called Versus. Much like Bracket Bastards, we take a tournament of 16, not 32, this is 16, so it's a half that size. And we kind of banter our way down to a winner, but it's not me on this one. I normally get a vote, but this time it is up to you guys. If you guys come in a pair, you not only get to pick the winners, but you also pick the contenders, and you also pick the topic. So this is a versus between the two of the guests. Sometimes they're random, sometimes they're together, sometimes they're partnerships. You never know. But it's a fun time to be had. That is what I do. And of course, on this show, one thing I don't do, but I will be a part of eventually sometime, is the show Dr. P.F. Jeremiah and his infernal roommate. It is a movie review show with a D&D twist. If you want to be part of any of these shows, again, it is bracket BRACKETT at Y2R at yahoo.com. I will eventually get that thing correctly off the top of my head without even having to look at it. By the way, catching up, about to start round 3. So, Kevin, you have steal a vote and load, and I have load.
Okay.
Okay. So these next 4 matchups for steal a vote is the only time you can steal a vote. Anytime after that is just non-existent. Welcome back for round 3 and beyond. It looks like Shay. Sorry, I forgot to cross the name off. Looks like the audience starts this one off. Audience, it is either romancing the bone or white men can't hump, with a looks like a 17 vote difference between the two. White men can't hump gets that particular vote. I am going to agree with them on picking the movie, not necessarily the title itself, because it may not exactly be true. Logan, is it White Men Can't Hump or Romancing the Bone?
White men can't hump.
Gets a vote. Shy.
I've still got to go with Romancing the Bone.
And Kevin finishes up.
Romancing the Bone.
3-2. White Men moves on to the next round. Talk about a hate crime. Next up, I start this off. It's either going to be. This is going to hurt. It's either going to be Snatch Adams or Edward Penis Hands. It's Snatch Adams for me. Don't get me wrong. I like the concept of Edward Penis Hands. I really do. I just
Don't lie. You don't like the concept of it at all.
Snatch Adams is one of my favorite movies in general, and it's definitely one of my favorite Robin Williams movies. And Robin Williams movies are really hard to just contend with in general. So making Snatch Adams, which by the way, Snatch Adams already has a giant vagina in the movie already, which is probably one of my favorite movie scenes of all time. If you guys do not know what I'm talking about as far as a giant, and I'm talking about a doorway-sized vagina, like a college doorway, like a foyer type size vagina. Talk about a hot dog down a hallway type situation, literal hallway vagina in this entire thing. So, and sometimes you just kind of want to see doctors fuck. So that's what it is. Snatch Adams getting my vote off of that one. Kevin, Snatch Adams or Edward Penis Hands?
Back on the questions about Edward Penis Hands here, real quick. If when he wipes his booty butt, is that considered foreplay?
I feel like I
Just
feel
the
like
tip.
it could be.
Just the tip.
I mean, you could solve that with a bidet. So
This is true. This is true.
And not if it's based back in that time.
So
they've
I'm still
had
gonna
bidet
go with
years.
I'm still gonna go penis hands.
It's wishful thinking there, Kevin. Logan, Penis Hands, Snatch Adams.
Penis hands.
Gets another one. Shy.
Penis hands.
Audience gets that vote as well. So 4-1. Penis Hands moves on to the next round. Next up, Kev starts us off. Kev, is it Glad He Ate Her or the Sperminator?
Oh no. I'm gonna steal Logan's vote. And I'm gonna go no.
I already know what you're voting for, and I agree with you. So,
do you though? Okay,
I'm pretty sure I do.
Well, I need to steal somebody's vote, so I'll steal Shay's vote then. I'm gonna steal Shay's vote, and I'm gonna go Gladiator.
Kevin Steele vote is off the board. Logan, is it Glad He Ate Her or Sperminator?
Gladiator.
Gets a vote. Shy, your vote was stolen, but what would have your vote been?
On that particular one, between the two, I probably would have went for Glad He Ate Her versus the Sperminator.
In a sweep, the audience goes for Glad He Ate Her, and I'm going to go for Glad He Ate Her on this one as well. moves on to the final four.
Yeah, that was my last chance to steal a vote. I don't get
No,
to steal a
actually,
vote last time. Next round. I'm last.
yeah, you're going last. No, he's right. I mean, even if it was used either way. Logan starts us off on this one. Logan, last up in round 3. So this will finalize the final four. Is it Harry Twatter or Drill Bill?
Harry Twatter.
Get to vote, Shy.
I think it's a consensus around here that we all love a hairy twatter.
There's a
trimmed twatter.
There's a limit. I mean, I prefer a little bit of artwork in mine. Like if you can have a lightning strip or like a unicorn or a Playboy bunny type thing down there, it's perfectly. And to be honest, like as far as qualifications go, what I prefer, I don't mind that little strip area. It's the lower regions that bother me because I'm not realistically my mouth doesn't spend a lot of time up in the crosshairs on that one. It's a little bit down below.
Yeah, you gotta remember to trim the whole thing.
Especially the whole thing.
The you've got to remember to trim Lawrence.
I was trying to find that so I can make a
good callback.
I was trying to find the name so I can call it back, and I couldn't find it on my board. Yeah. I'm trying to get to Lawrence's treasure on this one, not the forest through the trees. Audience, by the way, on this one is going to go for Harry Twatter in a 16 vote difference on this one, solidifying that win. I'm going to go for Harry Twatter as well. Kevin, who blew his load, is it a sweep on this one there, sir?
I didn't blow my load.
No, you didn't. Sorry. Logan blew his load. Logan. Who blew their load?
No, nobody blew their load this round.
No. I'm just last.
Oh, okay. I thought I started with you. You're either way, you're last. Yeah. Is it Harry Twatter or Drill Bill?
I don't mind coughing up hairballs, so Harry Twatter.
5-0 moves on to the next round. Shay, who also got this privilege last week. I need you to pick one of these four. Is it White Men Can't Hump, Harry Twatter, Glad He Ate Her, or Edward Penis Hands?
Glad He Ate Her.
It is either Glad He Ate Her or White Men Can't Hump.
Gotta go for Glad He Ate Her. So I'm always glad.
Gets a vote. Audience in a 17 vote difference. I didn't do the math in my head on that one. 17 vote difference. White Men Can't Hump get that particular vote. I enjoy that particular position as well in life. I've gone on record multiple times. Glad He Ate Her gets my vote in that one. Kevin, is it Glad He Ate Her or White Men Can't Hump?
Yep.
Logan.
Glad He Ate Her.
He's always glad too.
Very much so.
4-1. Glad He Ate Her moves on to the finals. Other side of that one, audience starts us off. It is either going to be Edward Penis Hands or Harry Twatter in a 4-vote difference. So a pretty close one considering what we're talking about. Edward Penis Hands gets that vote. It also takes out the very last opportunity for a pearl necklace because Harry Twatter has gotten every single vote for it the entire time. This is the first vote against it. So sorry to everybody out there. You are not getting a pearl necklace today.
Emotional damage.
However, I'm going to go for Harry Twatter on this one. I mean, first of all, Harry Twatter versus Glad He Ate Her. I mean, it kind of writes itself. to, be
True.
to be perfectly honest, it kind of writes itself. So Harry Twatter gets my vote. Kevin, Harry Twatter or Edward Penis Hands
It's still gonna be Edward Penis Hands.
gets a vote. Logan
Edward Penis Hands.
and the win. Shy.
The hands of penis.
4-1 faces another 4-1 in the next round. White and twatter. That's not. It's a white twat. I start third place off. It's either going to be Harry Twatter or White Men Can't Hump. I'm going to go for Harry Twatter on this one. Like, the jokes write themselves. They really do. I know a whole bunch of Harry Potter fans out there that would appreciate this one as well. And to be perfectly honest, like, there's a couple people in that movie I wouldn't mind co-starring in that particular film. So Harry Twatter gets my vote. Kevin, is it Harry Twatter or White Men Can't Hump?
It'll be Harry Twatter.
Gets a vote. Logan
Harry Twatter.
gets another one. Shy.
Harry Twatter all day.
And the audience is disagreeing with you, and a 5-vote difference on that particular one. By the way, the second place on the second highest ranked on the audience vote was actually White Men Can't Hump at as well, but it is officially out. It gets 4th place. Twatter gets 3rd. So finals. Kevin starts us off. Kevin and myself and Kevin have not blown their load.
It's happening right now.
Our load. Just chill there, homie.
He's getting it ready, Freddie.
That was just an update there, sir.
A little premature.
Yep, did a little bit of drippage on that one. Kevin, is it Edward Penis Hands or Glad He Ate Her?
I'll go ahead and hit that button, buddy. Thank you.
Logan
Edward Penis Hands.
gets a vote. Shy
Penis hands.
gets another one. Audience between Penis Hands and Glad He Ate Her in a I'm trying to find the vote difference on here. In a 16-vote difference between the two of them, also gets a vote for Edward Penis Hands. I am going to push the goddamn button. So both Kevin and I blew our loads in the final turn. All of us have used every single lifeline today, so congratulations, everybody. Golf clap to everybody out there. Edward Penis Hands is winning currently, but Kevin, who blew his load first, is it Edward Penis Hands or Glad He Ate Her?
Is it bad that I want to see him clap his hands for that little Edward Penis Hands?
Gets a vote.
Come on, Freddie.
It doesn't work if you tell me to.
You can't come on command.
Please.
Not anymore. No, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Glad He Ate Her on this one. One, I personally think the wordplay is better. I don't like the movie Edward Scissorhands anyway. I just never have, which is weird because I'm usually into the darker, not the darker, but the those.
I'm with you on that,
movies.
but there's so many questions that need to be answered.
Yeah, but you
Edward
already seen a
Penis
picture
Hands.
of it, and it's like that. The picture alone just kind of made me not.
That brings up more questions.
It really does, but no.
You know, and I feel like had we not looked it up, it wouldn't have been as good.
Like, when he claps, is it just...
It just sounds like he's beating off.
But would that mean his elbows or his testicles?
The world may never know.
Can you imagine him telling somebody to take his strong hand? I wonder what like would what would Viagra do to him? Would it raise just one finger or like all of them? It's
How would he give people the bird? Just
Yep.
mm,
How would he like?
I'm gonna give you the
How
Schindler
would he
fit.
drive?
how
He's
would he
with his
pick his
nuts.
how would he
Man,
pick
you
his
put him like the
nose?
steering wheel.
I kind of, this is just sound really gross. I kind of wonder how big the hole is,
Yeah.
because that would help some stuff. Like if you have attachments on this entire thing that you could just kind of plug the hole itself and just use it to brush your teeth and like put the attachment on the end of the toothbrush and then put the attachment in the hole and use that to brush your teeth. That would solve some stuff. Wouldn't like it would. It'd be like a peg leg.
Again, so many questions.
Can you get a prosthetic for a penis? That's what I'm gonna leave you guys on today's show. You can find Kevin at
Oh, you can find me at the Mod Squad Network official Facebook page on Facebook. You can also find me on Facebook at Back to the Retro Review official community. You can also find me on Instagram at Back to the Retro Review, one word.
and Shy and Logan are having. Oh, they are. Hopefully, are you back?
Yeah, you froze on our side.
Okay, good. I almost had to skip you. You can find the other two at.
Go ahead.
You can find me on Instagram at Logan_0799, and you can sometimes find me on Central Booking, where we talk about pro wrestling.
And you can find me here on Bracket Bastards. You can find me over on the Sport Cat shows on Wednesdays for the Paranormal guys. And you can find me on TikTok under Asylum Shy 96.
And of course, I'm your host, Freddie Fish. You can find me at that on Facebook. While you're on Facebook, go ahead and check out Bracket Bastards, the audience vote, where you can vote along with us every single week. This upcoming week, we are talking about Dad Fight. It is a tournament of 32 action stars throughout the last 30 years, fighting in their prime against one another, and we get to vote who we think who would win in a DOA style matchup. So that's going to be a shit ton of fun for celebrating Father's Day. On Twitter, I'm at Fisher777. We're all at Bracket Pod. On Instagram, as always, you can find me at Can't Lick Me, not one word. That was weird on my end for some reason. Apparently, everything changed to default. I got to pull up this quote real quick because my phone decided to shutter. Okay, today's quote is: "There is power in a name. It is through names that we bring all things into this world, and when they leave, it is the names we carry with us. So they're never really truly gone." That is Justin uh, Cronin, writer, American author of the book The Ferryman. So thank you, Justin, for that quote. It's going to perfect end to this show. Have a good week, guys.